The Garden of Signal and Noise. Alara was a woman of many books and deep thoughts, yet she found herself trapped in the glow stream every night. Her eyes would ache as she scrolled through a river of flickering lights, neon colors, and loud, empty shouting that left her mind feeling like a desert. She was educated enough to know it was hollow, yet she couldn't seem to look away from the chaos. Within the stream lived the static mites, tiny, screeching creatures that danced in loops, throwing glitter and making noise to steal every second of her time. One particular sprite, a jagged thing with a megaphone for a mouth, hopped onto her shoulder. It shouted a rhythm that meant nothing but demanded everything. Alara felt her own thoughts drifting away, replaced by the sprite's frantic buzzing. Seeking an escape, Alara wandered into the Signal Grove, a quiet corner of the digital world she had long forgotten. There she found Silas, an old gardener with hands that hummed with a soft, steady blue light. He wasn't chasing the stream. He was kneeling by a sapling that pulsed with the sound of a cello and the scent of old parchment. "Why is it so quiet here?" Alara asked, her voice cracking from the noise of the mites. Silas looked up and smiled. He explained that the glow stream wasn't just happening to her. It was a garden she chose to water. "The mites grow where there is no discipline," he said softly, "but the signal, the true creators, need your protection to survive." Silas pointed toward a nearby studio where a creator named Kira was at work. Kira was a loom maker, her fingers flying as she wove a tapestry of history and philosophy. Each thread was a careful thought, and the light it produced was warm and steady. But Kira looked pale, her loom slowing as the static mites began to chew on her golden threads. "She is starving for attention," Silas whispered. Alara realized that by watching the mites, she was letting Kira's light go out. Every minute Alara spent on the brain rot was a minute stolen from the makers of beauty. She reached out to touch the loom, feeling the weight of Kira's effort and the value of her skill. Silas handed Alara a pair of silver shears. "These are the tools of the curator," he said. "To block is to prune. To report is to weed. You must choose what deserves to live in your mind, Alara. You are not a passive observer. You are the guardian of your own attention." Alara returned to the glow stream, but she did not scroll. When the megaphone sprite leaped at her again, she didn't listen. She raised the silver shears, and, snip, the creature vanished into a cloud of harmless digital dust. She blocked the noise and reported the hollow echoes, clearing the path for the light to return. With the noise silenced, a new creator appeared, Jace, a story singer. He began to play a melody of such profound truth that Alara felt her heart swell. She didn't just watch. She supported him, sharing his song and shielding him from the remaining mites. By choosing him, she made the Signal Grove grow larger. Alara realized that her mind was a sacred space. She no longer let the brain rot clutter her horizon. She walked with Silas through a garden of their own making, filled with the voices of those who created with care. The glow stream still flowed elsewhere, but Alara was no longer its prisoner. She was a gardener of the light,